Okay, now advancing monsoon is over. It means we received monsoons. Again, these whatever winds blown from this ocean body to the land mass, again these go back, retreating, going back. So whatever they have received, so we received that. So again these winds blow back. So this is called the retreating monsoons. So generally you know that we rain season or the advanced monsoon, you know, June to September, actually June to September. So after mid September the generally rain season almost ends, but severe winter not starts still. So actually you know that winter season starts from mid November. So the the between this months, the period between this mid November to this September, especially with October November. So during this October November they are called a transition period. Neither they are summer, they are neither they are winter. So severe winter starts from November, the rain season ended in the September almost. So this is a transition period. The October November period is called a transition period. In this what type of conditions means hot wet conditions too, generally in the rainy season. So what we feel that hot wet conditions. uh, Now it starts the dry winters, slowly hot, because this monsoon winds high temperature. So the moisture content is hot and wet, because why they, because wet means already the moisture content is there, the cool breezes comes. These are hot wet conditions. But this is during transition what happens, this hot becomes dry, wet becomes winter. So hot becoming dry. So because why it is becoming dry, the because of the low no rainfall, this moisture content reduces. During the rain season what happens, the water droplets clouds formation takes place. But this period, as there is no rains, it starts drying. So dry and starts winter. It is transition period from hot wet conditions to the dry winter conditions. Now how can you know that retreating monsoon started? So there is a this retreating monsoon is marked by clear sky and rise in temperature. Slowly temperature increases. Land is still moist. Why? Because the moisture content, because of the already just concluded rainy season. The because of the rains, what happened? The moisture content is still there in the land. So this is the, how can you find out this? It means clear skies, rise in temperature, land is moist. These are the marked by the retreating monsoon. You can understand that it is retreating monsoon started. So we see another concept is October heat. Very very important. Try to understand. Very very important. October heat. Just one or two more. Ask what is October heat. So because of this high temperature, you know that the winter season is still not started. Because not started because high temperature, high humidity. Why there is high humidity? Because of the just completed rainfall, rainy season. The atmosphere has something humidity, some humidity level is there. So one side high temperature is increasing. So and another one is a high humidity. Because of this weather becomes oppressive. Why weather become oppressive here? Just you uh, think here, when our earlier the our elders, they tell that whenever the clouds formation takes place, by observing the clouds in the rainy season also, they tell that they get some oppressive, by observing the oppressive conditions they tell that no, today it is going to rain. So by why it is happening? Because already clouds formation is there. When the clouds formation is there means moisture content is high in the atmosphere. But our body wants to give out the sweat. But the already it is the water air, it is in the completely saturated. And the air doesn't want the any temperature, any more temperature. It is fulfilled its stomach. Its stomach is fulfilled. So it don't want any moisture. So but our body wants to give out our temperature by using this sweat. So we are ready to give out sweat, but the atmosphere is not ready to take. So this sweat or this moisture, this because of that what happens, we feel oppressiveness. By observing clouds, our elders tell that yes, because of this we are feeling oppressive in nature. So definitely it is going to train. It means that the because of this atmosphere has some humidity is there, but temperature increasing. So this is called the weather appraisal. This is called October heat. So you know that winter conditions, what happens slowly, you know the winter condition, what happens in the winter. So land, during the winter, what happens, the high pressure develops on the land and the low pressure develops on the sea. Slowly, these in the winter, high pressure develops on the land mass. Why high pressure develops? Because of the less temperature. When winter, because of winter, less temperature. When there is less temperature, humidity increases. When the humidity increases, pressure increases, weight increases, high pressure takes place. When the pressure increases, high pressure. So at the same time, on the ocean body, what happens? Low pressure develops. You know that because of the comparatively high temperatures, because it is getting heated slowly, losing its heat slowly. So because of that, the comparatively high temperature, because of that low pressure takes place. When there is low pressure means, so it means here low pressure develops. You see, high pressure developed on the land, low pressure developed on the ocean water body. So especially in Andaman Nicobar area, the low pressure develops during the winter season. So this called cyclonic depression. Cyclonic depression means the whatever developed here, depressions developed here, low pressure developed on the Andaman Sea. So to attract these low pressure from all the directions, high winds comes in the direction, so they start rotating like that. They what fight each other to attract these low winds. So what happens, because of the large water body, they start rotating this water and starts picks up the water and start that this called cyclonic this are cyclonic depression. Because of this winter season, what happens, so cyclonic depression develop in the in Andaman Sea. So why? Because the low temperature, low pressure, so these are attracting high pressure winds from this land mass. In that process, what happens, the cyclone depression take place. Problem is that when the cyclone depression is there, they are very destructive. After taking up water, they move in this direction, the coastal, they hit to the coastal region. So in this coastal region, so what they get very high, this is actually the Godavari, Krishna, Kaveri rivers, rivers are originating here. Sorry, Godavari, Krishna and Kaveri rivers, they are flowing here. So because of the another thing is that this is a thickly populated area. Because of the coastal plains, there it is thickly populated area. So generally no year goes disaster free. In this these low pressure water of cyclone, it picks up water and gives plenty of water and in the form of rainfall. So because of that, what happens, these thickly populated area, this coastal area, this is much rainfall, destructive actually, and different type of cyclones, Ayla cyclone and super cyclone, some cyclones takes place this in some. Because of this season, during the winter season, by the November is here, the because the cyclonic depression develops here. Because of that cyclones, these areas getting affected by these cyclones. So actually he try to understand here, the whatever the Coromandel coast, it did not receive rainfall during the monsoon season, but now it is receiving in the month of November. If you observe the climographs, graphical representation of temperature and rainfall. So in the first you have studied that, what is that, so if you observe the climographs, which gave in our textbook. So November, during the month of November, Chennai is receiving much rainfall because of these cyclones. So Coromandel coast is affecting, bulk of rainfall it is receiving from this cyclonic depression. So here you have to understand that. So October heat is a very important point here. And the next cyclones, how the cyclone is originating, when it is originating, what are the affected disasters, how it is taking place. So you have to understand this.